Morning.
Good morning, everyone.
I fancy a breakfast. So we're gonna make a full flavour English breakfast this morning. It's gonna have perfectly cooked sausage. We're gonna have some gorgeous crispy potatoes in there, barbecue baked beans, pan roasted tomatoes, and you know what? We're gonna hit it with some flavour in the form of Kikkoman soy sauce.
This stuff really is awesome. It is packed full of flavour. It's got umami in there, it's got sweetness in there, and you can use it as a replacement for salt. So next time you're seasoning your food, why don't you just add a little bit of flavour?
This is our full flavour English breakfast. Let's get into the cooking. First, add your parboiled potatoes to a baking tray. Drizzle your potatoes with olive oil and then season and flavour with some Kikkoman soy sauce. A really nice technique is to put your thumb over one hole, and that lets you control the pour. That is going to add both seasoning and flavour to those potatoes, and now we're going to hit it with some extra flavour. Some unpeeled garlic cloves, a good pinch of chili flakes, and some sprigs of rosemary. Pop that in the oven and then we'll get on with the rest of the breakfast. Next up, we've got sausages. Add some red onion, which has been finely sliced, to the base of a roasting tin. Place your veggie sausages on top of your nest of red onions and then add 4 unpeeled garlic cloves. Together with the onions, they will infuse these sausages with a lovely, wonderful flavour. To bring out all of that flavour, add some more Kikkoman soy sauce and finish off with a good sprinkle of black pepper. These bad boys are ready to join the potatoes in the oven. It's time for the mushrooms. This is my favourite part of this recipe. I've got a nice warm pan, some olive oil. Better to use a light olive oil here. Add your mushrooms. That is a full pan. There's not mushroom left in this pan. Find yourself a wooden spoon and then stir those mushrooms around to coat them in that lovely oil. I want to get some more flavour into these mushrooms. So, you guessed it, I'm going to add some Kikkoman soy sauce. That is taking the place of salt, but also adding some lovely depth and umami to these mushrooms. A few cloves of garlic, some thyme or rosemary, and a spoonful of dairy-free butter are going to finish off these mushrooms perfectly. Stir all of that together and then cook down until your mushrooms have reduced in size significantly. They look so glossy, they look so gorgeous. These mushrooms are going to be incredible. So you can see they've really started to darken in colour and lose all of that moisture. Now I will remove that little thyme sprig. We don't need that anymore. Quick sprinkle of pepper, and those can keep warm in the bottom of the oven or just over there with a lid on while we get on with our tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes. Pick them off and pop them in the pan. Add some garlic, olive oil, pepper, seasoning and flavouring courtesy of our friends Kikkoman soy sauce. Then simply pop on the lid, roast those in the pan for a couple of minutes, and then one final ingredient is some fresh basil. Chuck in the basil, then pop the lid on and leave that to roast in the pan for another 5 or 6 minutes. Barbecue beans taken to the next level. Begin. 2 tins of beans. Get them in a high-sided pan. Season with soy sauce, and to jazz things up further, we're going to add a really tasty barbecue sauce. Finally, to give the perfect heat, about a teaspoon of chili sauce. Stir that all together, and those beans are going to taste wonderful on the plate. The final piece in our breakfasty puzzle is scrambled eggs. Vegan, obviously. And the way we're going to do this, first of all, is to add some dairy-free butter to a warm pan. Stir that around until that is all melted. In with our tofu, 2 blocks, and just break this up with your spoon. Add some spring onions, which have been finely sliced, 2 cloves of garlic, but for this one, I am actually gonna prepare the garlic by crushing it. I love it when the flavour of that garlic hits the oil. That smells wonderful. For flavour, I'm gonna add a little bit of nooch. It's a cheesy umami flavour and it's gonna work perfectly with these eggs. Speaking of umami, instead of salt, we are using our seasoning and flavouring in the shape of Kikkoman soy sauce. Just a touch. And finally, just a little bit of turmeric to add a gentle yellow colour to our vegan scrambled eggs. We'll keep that moving around in the pan, stop it from burning. Of course, you've got to have some pepper with your vegan eggs. Stir that around and let that simmer for a couple of minutes until the liquid has evaporated and it's firmed up. Then we're ready to serve our breakfast. There you have it, our full flavour, full English breakfast with toast, perfect vegan scrambled eggs, lovely pan roasted tomatoes, gorgeous baked beans with a barbecue flavour, deliciously cooked mushrooms, jazzed up sausage with roasted red onion, and gorgeous crispy potatoes, all topped off with Kikkoman soy sauce, some garlic and herbs throughout. The perfect way to start your day. Nothing else for it but to dig in. Yes!
This just looks absolutely magnificent.
This is so worth the effort. And you know, we made it quick and easy. We haven't peeled all the garlic. You've got the same few herbs and spices throughout. And of course, the wonderful seasoning from that Kikkoman soy sauce.
So much depth of flavour. There's like fantastic umami there. There's a nice amount of sweetness, good colour all the way through. Delicious breakfast. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have done, let us know in the comments section below. Subscribe to the channel because there's loads more videos just like this coming your way very soon.
And we are going to see you on the next video. Thanks for joining us.
Take care, guys.
Peace.